What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another trading video, back with another stock market analysis and recap video, man. Um, Pretty much we're gonna go over what trades we took back on June 10th, which was yesterday. Um, and then go over what we're looking for today in the market. All right. Um, let's get to it. You don't need to waste any time. So let's get to it. First, we're gonna go over the news. Um, that we had today. Let's see. And then check out the earnings after. All right. Now, today for June 10th, actually, let me click this week so we can see what we got upcoming this week. All right, so for today, y'all know exactly what I'm going to say. We had CPI come out today. CPI came out. We got crude oil left and the 10-year note auction left. Y'all excuse that, I had got a notification. Um, so we got two more kind of decent news. Sometimes the 10-year note auction will affect us, but the crude oil sometimes it don't really do too much um when it comes to affecting like SPY and QQQ. That'd be more like I said, crude oil and gold and stuff. So. But we pretty much got all our data for today, other than like I said, a 10-year note at 12, so we're gonna be checking out that. Um, that's for Wednesday. That's pretty much it. We already got our news, so we got to see how the market gonna react once it opens up, because we already seen how it react at 7:30, and I'm gonna show y'all that on the charts. But we got to see how we, as day traders and investors, react to it. Thursday, y'all know we got PPI, so be ready for that. Jobless claims, that's gonna affect us. The 30-year bond option, that's gonna affect us. But mostly initial jobless claims and PPI, which will be at the same time that CPI came out today. It's gonna be at 7:30 tomorrow. And like we said, Friday not too bad. I don't really see nothing too bad to affect us on Friday. So really, we gotta be able to make it through today. Whatever today counter close is on SPY and QQQ, I'm kind of thinking that's the direction we're gonna continue to go. Um, yes, I do believe these two can affect us, but I kind of feel like we're gonna follow where CPI telling us to go. Um, but yeah, so that's all the news. Let's go to the earnings we got left, and we're gonna check out some of the earnings that came out yesterday and see what their charts looking like. So let's go right here to the earnings. All right, so yesterday market closed. We had GameStop came out, GitLab came out, and David Buster's. We're gonna probably check at least GameStop and GitLab out today. Before the market opened, we got Chewy, Victoria's Secret, Vera Bradley, and that's the main three right there. I think Chewy look like I think we said Chewy already gone. We don't even want to chase it. I think that's what we said, and I think GameStop we already had said we didn't want to mess with it because it kind of didn't look good. We kind of figured like looking at GameStop, it don't really look like it wanted to go up, but we'll check them out still though. But after the close, we got Oracle. I definitely want to see Oracle. And then tomorrow we got Adobe. So yeah, that's what the earnings reports looking like. And I'm trying to keep it short and sweet as I can, just because I don't want to keep. I know the past couple streams we've been doing, we kept getting caught up with market open and stuff. So trying to keep it short and sweet as we can. All right, let's look into these charts, man. We're gonna clear up these charts a little bit too. All right. let's go to the daily first. Well, actually, we're gonna recap the trade I took. Uh, got it. All right. Now, yesterday, let's go to the 15. I'll say the 15. Yesterday, y'all know Monday, I really didn't get in nothing too heavy. And I think I only got in one trade Monday. Please, I can't remember. No, I was on my I took the trade. I did take the trade on spot, but I took most of my trades on my funded futures account. That what it was, and I took like a three. It was like 3:35 a.m. I got in. That was the main trade. Then I took a real light trade once the market opened. And those are the only two trades I took on Monday. Now yesterday, which was Tuesday, June 10th, we took another trade. Um, and we only took two trades again. We only took two trades again yesterday. But we didn't close the trades. We're still currently in them. So the two trades we did take, we're still currently in them. Um, and which was we took longs in for SPY. We took longs for SPY. Took longs on Tesla yesterday, and those are the only two trades. So we're gonna go over where I got in at and why I got in. Um, of course, y'all know based on the data we were what bullish. We was looking for my main. I don't got the alert anymore. It was like 602.22 was what I was looking for us to break out through. Right, it was like right. It was basically this weekly order block. And y'all know I said, hey, we gotta stay bullish. We gotta stay bullish. Once we got this red candle, I told y'all, I said, if we can get above what I said on yesterday's stream, I said, if we can get above this high, you can get in, go light though. I said go light. You can get in and set your stop loss at the bottom of this red candle because that should be a new solidified level. Um, but I told y'all might want to wait on it to close green if you want to be safe. You need to just wait on the candle to close, but you might miss that CPI push. Um, so you could have played it safe and waited till a candle close pass. Cause like I said, it could have took that high and came back down and wicked below this low and just made the lower like you know what I'm saying it's a red candle so it's not technically done with going lower until it breaks that high. Um, so it was like a risk play and I told you I said I'm probably gonna take the risk. Um, but I'm gonna go light. I'm not gonna go normal size. And that's what I did. I took the risk. Um, I had got in some light spy calls. I was just looking for us to go to like 605. So I was like, if we can close inside this daily fair value gap right here, y'all know what my main. Every time we close the fair value gap, what do I say? I say I think we're going to the other side, unless we got other fair value gaps in the mix inside of it, to where it might block off. But I usually always expect it to go to the other side. Um, so I got in loans. Once we broke this high and we pulled back one more time, I got in loans and I was just aiming. I was aiming for this high, but I got in some real cheap contract. Like I got in 609 loans. So I got in some cheap contracts, but I'm up pretty nice because I got in like when the pullback came. So I had when the market had closed yesterday, I already was in. I mean, I was already $3 up pretty much. In the green. So if we can stay up here about 605, that's a $5 move for me on SPY, with which is a nice move for SPY. If we can push up here, then that's perfect. That'd be almost a $8 to $10 move, push all the way up here for me. But yeah, that was pretty much the trade. I'm gonna go to the lower time frame so I can see what I was talking about. Um, so that high that we had to beat was right here. We broke it right here. When we broke it right here, I just waited. I was like, okay, well, I need to see us continue, like keep the uptrend going that way. So I just waited on the pullback. We ended up pulling back down. I didn't get in down here 'cause I was like, hey, I'm not sure if we going to continue to flush. Because remember what I said? I said we can take that high on the daily. we could take this high on the daily and then flush right back down and go below that low. So I waited. I had to be patient because I was like, hey, I'm not sure. Especially with that hard push. So I just waited on this hard push. Soon I seen on the lower time frame, which I don't want to go down to just because. Well, actually, I go to it. I just don't like it lagging my screen. But soon I seen this hard push, right? I think I looked at my ES chart that made me get in it. I think on ES it was a fair value gap to the left that we failed to close into. Um, on the ES chart, because sometimes you'll have fair value gap on ES where you won't have it on spot just because they continue. But it was either a fair value gap or something right here that it rejected off of. So I just waited on some green candles to start printing. Once we closed green right here above this support level, I had got in loans. Soon we closed above here, I got in loans, and once I seen this next 5 minute candle close above and reject off, I was like, okay, now it's a support level. Well, it was a resistance level at first, my bad. Soon we closed above the resistance level, and then it turned into support. That's when I got in loans. Um, and I was up, but I was willing to hold it till the next day because I bought it for 1 day out. Um, so we ended up coming back down. I didn't even sweat it. Like I would even, like I said, I got in real light. I wasn't worrying about it coming back down too much. It came down. We was in a little drawdown, but then we ended up pushing right back up. And I just, like I said, I continue to hold it. I was thinking about closing up here, but I was up over. I was up over. Was it? I want to say over like 200% or something like that when we was right here. So I was thinking about closing, but I didn't. So I said, hey, as long as we stay above this fair value gap, we should be able to see it go to the other side. Hopefully that CPI is what's gonna make it go to the other side. And that's what it did. It ended up going to the other side, but as y'all can see, and this is when the CPI came out right here. They pushed it up. So I do like that it pushed it up. The only thing I kinda don't like is we pushed up, but we're not holding up here. I wanted us to hold up here so I can see if we potentially can come up to 608, 609. Um so we pushed up and we took the level we needed to take. So it came in the fair value gap. It came and touched the other side. So it already completed its job. Now the market can do whatever it wants. It can come all the way down. It can go all the way up. It can do whatever it wants actually right here. So uh, for me, I'm I gotta make a decision once the market opens. Do I want to go ahead and sell if I think we're gonna continue to come back down, or do I want to hold and see if we can push back above the 605 level? Because if we take this high right here, um, that we just printed off of CPI, I kind of expect us to come up to the 607, 608. Um, we just really right now we're just looking for our bottom kind of. After the news, yeah, we got our 15 minutes. So honestly, if this 15 minute can turn green, whatever the bottom of that 15 minute will be, that's probably gonna be my stop loss. And I'm aiming for up here. Aiming for that high to get taken. So if we can get a green, if this 15 minute be red, it's gonna kind of suck. Cause it's like, dang, I can't really set me a stop loss yet. Um, if it be a red counter and it potentially can come all the way down. So hopefully this 15 minute counter can flip green and we are able to get a little bit of a base. Because if we was looking at the 5 minute and we flip this green, this would have been my stop loss. But y'all clearly see, hey, it had broke it, so I would have been stopped out. So we kind of want to see some high highs getting print. We're gonna set alert. We want to see some high highs getting print. Hopefully before the open. If it don't before the open, I have to try to make a decision. Do I want to just go ahead and cut it, or is I'm gonna just go ahead and hold it through the day? So, and I'm thinking I'm probably gonna cut it just because It's on one DTE, and I got a Tesla long, so I can hold the Tesla because that's throughout the whole week. Um, but yeah, so for today, all we looking for is well, we it already did what we needed for today. So really, if I can just hold these trades and manage them, I might not get in another trade today. Unless we like push all the way up here. I might get in at the end of the day. I'll say that. If we look like we finna close above this fair value, I'm probably gonna get in some more longs and continue to look to go higher. Um, or if we close below this fair value gap, no, closing below I don't really want it because, like I said, we got PPI coming out tomorrow. So even if we close below, we might find another fair value gap we can bounce off of and go higher. So I'm only looking for longs, honestly. Um, but yeah. So that's kind of already did what we wanted for today. So we kind of don't really got a trade we want to get in until the end of the day. Um, thankfully we already in a trade, so hopefully we can manage it. And get the most out of it. But we're really looking for continuation. That's all. Hopefully this 1 hour don't be red. Well, it don't matter if it's red as long as we seeing these lower time frames starting to switch. Um, But yeah, so that's what we're looking for. Just looking for that continuation. And we looking for this to switch, start making high highs again. And then we aiming for this high up here. So if you didn't get in, once we get market structure shift, you can think about getting in some longs, take it up to the 606, potentially 607, 608. But you got to see that market structure shift on the lower time frame first. All right, now let's go over to Tesla. Tesla pretty much was the same thing. As my spy, I kind of just, but I say this, the Tesla one, I kind of rode the wave. Like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I just rode the wave because I was looking at Tesla stock, and I was like, man, Tesla stock already shot up like $30, $40, I think, since we opened. Since we opened this week, actually probably more than that. Yeah, it was more than that. I said we almost $100 up. That what it was. Um, so when this week opened, Tesla got as low as 281. We're already at 335, so it was over $110 up. I was like, man, I gotta catch it. So when I looked at it yesterday, I just based it off this candle, and I was like, man, we already from 281. We was like at two. When I got in, we was at 316, 315, somewhere around there. So I was like, man, we already up pretty much $40. I'm like, I looked at the overall chart of Tesla. And I was like, man, I can, even if I don't think we can get all the way back to these highs, I definitely see us coming somewhere around here to this 330s, 340s, 350 area. And then if we can get a close, that's why y'all see this red daily candle. We can get a close above this level, 332. I definitely see us coming up to these where I got my alert set, 336, 340s at least. Now, hopefully, we can get up to 350. Um, But definitely, if we can close above this daily level right here, and I forgot to put the alert to close above. I definitely see us going up another like $10, $15 at least. Um, but yeah, I kind of just rode away when we came down to 315, and I saw us like kind of sitting in that area. I just went ahead and got some longs. But I figured we were gonna close green based off of SPY and everything and the CPI. Um, I just got in. I didn't go heavy. I got in Meta 354 long, so I was pretty far out the money. Didn't cost me nothing really, but of course y'all see we pushed up. Well, when I got in, we was at 315 ish around here. Um, and now we're at 335, so it's about a $20 move. So that's gonna be nice, even though I got in real light, because I told y'all I was gonna get in light until after CPI. Um, so that was a nice move. We're up. If it stays where it's at, we're up $20 from when we got in. A $20 move. Hopefully, like I said, we can close above this 32. If we can close above it. Um, Actually, I want to set some light faint lines right here at these levels where I got my alerts set. I'm gonna set some faint lines. I gotta take the magnet off because if these levels get touched already, I kind of want to see if we can close above them, even though they not like major like, oh, need to close above. I just want to see if we can close above. So I'm putting them in like light pink. All right. Put it down somewhere. All right. But I want to. Oh, dang! I ain't even do all that. I was trying to move the move the line, but I want to see if we can close above that 332.20. Honestly, because if we close above it, we got potential to come up to this 350, and that'll be. I'm if we hit 350, I'm selling for sure. We hit 350, I'm completely out the trade. Because like I said, I got 354 long, so I'm selling right at 350 because this is kind of where it could potentially reverse. Unless the only way I'm gonna still hold is once it hit 350, if it moves so fast that it's up here at 358, that's the only way I'm not selling it right away. But I'm gonna still have my stop loss sitting there. But yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. Well, that's our market recap. We finna go check. I mean, that was market recap for the 10th. We finna go check on GameStop and Oracle, see what they looking like after earnings. Like we said, yeah, I remember that what I was saying. I said GameStop, I'm really not looking to play the earnings just because it just don't look like it wanna put like we gotta break past this fair value gap. It just don't look like it wanna push crazy to me. Let's see what the earnings look like. I don't know why my thing not at the bottom to tell me about the earnings. The notification. You know how when it's supposed to be at the bottom? Wait, hold up. GameStop came out, didn't it, yesterday? I know I'm not tripping. I don't see the earnings thing. It's like it's missing. The share fight. Yeah, it said expectations, however, revenue fell. I'm confused. I don't know. It was. I thought it was. The earnings came out. Um, I think it did. Cause look, this is a big drop right here. Yeah, we really not. It based off this earnings report, it dropped. It didn't meet the expectations, but it looked like it's trying to recover. If it break this high, it's probably gonna come back up to $30.61. I'm not really interested in the GameStop for trade. Let's look at Oracle. Oracle, I think I was interested in. Oracle. I was looking for a daily candle close above here. Another green daily candle, but it's already gone. Yeah, it's already left. This nice red candle is nice though, because if we can break this high right here, then that'll solidify this low right here at 174, and if y'all want, y'all can get in some long. I ain't for that 81, but if them earnings come out pretty nice, we can come all the way up here to this 80s and 90s. Um, hopefully it can come out nice, but that's probably the only thing I'm looking for. Once this high get broken, it should set this low up to be our new solidified level. All right, but once we break, yeah, it should be set it up. So if we break it and pull back some, y'all can get in, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the earnings coming out tomorrow. So, or is it today? Today, it's coming out today after we close. Boom, it can. I definitely can see it going to 81 for sure. But we potentially could be somewhere in this area between 81 and 91. All right, Adobe. Same thing for Adobe. We need to. That what I. This is what I was looking for. That green counter. I think the Oracle was already gone for it. But Adobe. If we can get a green, all we need is one green counter closer. And to make us start heading back up. One green counter closer, start heading back up. We should, like I said, I think we're gonna blow past this 423, and I think we'll be like somewhere up here in the 430s, and yeah, 430s to 435. So this is not hit our stop loss because we did not get in. We're not in it, so we need a green counter closer to go higher. So we're good. We're good. We're good. What's the other one? It was one more. GameStop, Oracle, Adobe. Oh, Chewy. Let's see what Chewy looking like. I think we said Chewy was already leaving us, so Chewy. I think Chewy already left us in the dust. Yeah, because Chewy already close to his level. Oh, but it didn't drop. Hold up. Shoot. Oh, yeah, because the earnings. Oh, it already had its earnings. See, earnings made it drop. Great. Okay. Let's look. Let's look then. We might got some potential to get in something. And it look like it's in a daily fair value gap. Ooh, we might get into some Chewy after today close. Um, if it can close below or back above this daily fair value gap, we might get in. If it close back above, we might be close back above. Um, we might be looking for it to go back up here to these highs. Close below, shoot, we looking. Well, we broke a high. We broke a high right here. We definitely looking for this level. Then after that level, really dang all the way down here. Um, of course, we got these little faint levels in between. Dang, yeah. If it closed below, it definitely got room to the downside. Even if it closed above, like I said, it got room back to the upside. So we got highs and lows. Yep. We definitely got room back either direction. But I had to check out their contract to see how it looked. Because if it costs too much just because the earnings came out, I'm not fooling with it. But we'll keep an eye on Chewy though. We'll keep an eye on Chewy. All right, y'all. That's it, man. We're gonna get ready on these charts. Let's look and see if that 15-minute helped us out or not on SPY. Hopefully, I'm hoping it will turn green, but if it didn't, we just gotta manage it, man. We just gotta manage. Nope, we got a red counter. Ugh. Hopefully, this next one can turn 15 right when the market opens, so we can set this low. Cause if it can't, man, look like we're gonna have to sell that SPY off the open, and it's gonna suck if I sell off the open. We pull down, flip green, and go all the way back up. That's gonna suck. That's why I kind of wanted to see the green 15-minute before the open. But it's fine. It's fine. We just gotta cut it and take what profits we got. It's completely fine, man. It can't get too greedy. All right, Tesla. Let's see what we're looking like on Tesla. Tesla, we still looking strong. We at 335. We really want to see is to stay above this 332. Honestly, that's the main thing we want to see. But yeah, we're finna go ahead and end it right here. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully you trade good today. And that's it. Your boy Keith is out.